Hi, this is Mr. Cho, and today we'll be learning how to do part 2 of MEL3. So right now I want you to open up your workbook and turn to this page. This is on page 25. Okay, so last week we learned about how to do this little speech, right? Recording of speech, right? So today we're going to learn how to edit our speech and then follow up with editing the animation. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to our web browser. Okay, so for example, let's go to your web browser and just search for Scratch, right? So choose the first link and then sign in. Okay, so let's sign in. Okay, so once you are inside the Scratch Online, what you need to do is to search for this MEL3 underscore students. Okay, so I'm using my alternate account to find for my main account. So my main account is called ChoSam, but you can see that when I click on this project that I've made for you, we actually have this button here called Remix. So click on this button called Remix. Basically what you're doing is to save a copy of this project and add it to your own folders. So when you press Remix, you'll see this project saved as a remix. Okay, then you have everything that I would have. Okay, so let us start by doing part 2 of the activity first. So you are required to edit an audio file, open up Scratch and upload the audio speech at the sound tab. So I've done this part for you, but the next two parts you have to learn how to do. So we need to learn how to edit the audio so that the volume of the narration is the same throughout, and then we need to learn how to save it in a WAV format. Okay, so what I have to do, let's just go back to our Scratch. Okay, so click on Sounds, and you should see this thing called Speech. So I want you to test out playing this to yourself.
I enjoy learning programming.
Let's hear that one more time.
I enjoy learning programming.
So you can hear that the first part of this speech is too soft, and then the second part of the speech is a bit too loud. So what we're going to learn how to do is we're going to learn how to make it both louder and softer. So let's start by selecting. So I hold down my left mouse button and select from these points to these points, and then I make it louder. So I just
enjoy learning. I enjoy learning.
Okay, so it's a little bit annoying sometimes, but you have to make do with it. Okay, let's test it out now.
I enjoy learning programming.
Okay, right now everything is a little bit too loud, so let's just select everything and make it softer just one time.
I enjoy learning programming.
Okay, so now that we have this, we learn how to edit. There's other functions that you can learn, like fading in or fading out. Let's just try it for fun.
I enjoy learning programming.
Okay, so I'm going to undo this.
I enjoy learning programming.
Okay, there's also the fade out.
I enjoy learning programming.
Okay, I'm going to undo this.
I enjoy learning programming.
And last is the robot.
I enjoy learning programming.
Okay, so undo this.
I enjoy learning programming.
Okay, so we are done with the speech file already. It's pretty easy. What we're going to do now is to save it. So how do I save it? I simply right click on this file and I press export. Okay, so they're going to ask what do you want to do or save. So just press save. Okay, so it should be saved into my download folder. Okay, sometimes on your own computer it may save onto the desktop or somewhere else. Okay, but we don't need to upload this. What we want to do today is actually to animate the video of this little rooster boy. Okay, so let's just watch the sample video of what we have to do today. It's called global video. So that was a sample video. You saw what they did. Let me just reduce the system volume down. Okay, so when the green flag is clicked, this sprite will say I can crow like a rooster for 2 seconds. Then it will say here I go for 2 seconds. Then it will say crack-a-doodle-doo. Then it start to crow. Then it says not bad, right? So what I want to do now is to find 2 errors. Okay, one error is in the script and one error is in the audio. Okay, so what am I referring to? I'm referring to this. There are 2 errors, one in the script and one in the audio file. So I'm going to do a little bit of investigation right now. We have to really test it out first. Okay, so let's test it out by pressing the green flag. Hey, do you hear that? There was a weird dog noise, right? That was weird. Let's test it out one more time. That's so strange. There's a dog inside. Okay, so let's compare this to the original video again. Okay, so let's go and try to solve this problem. Okay, so the first problem was that the sound, there was a weird dog behind. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to look at this crowing sound, alright, and play it and figure out which part is the dog part. So you simply go to the crowing, click on play. Aha! So these two is the sound, right? The dog sound. Let's test it out. You see, this dog, that's weird. The rooster shouldn't be barking. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete this away. Okay, so select this, if you hold down the left mouse button and select, drag it across, then press delete. Okay, let's test it out again. Okay, sounds better, right? So let's go back to our code, let's test it out. Okay, so we have found the bug, so-called bug in the audio file. Right now we need to find something that is a little bit weird in the script. Okay, so let's watch this one last time to figure out what is really wrong, and I'm going to give you a little hint later. Look at this. Do you feel that this word, that's not bad, right, popped up a little bit too fast? So whilst this guy was crowing, his mouth already could say that was not bad, right? I don't think that he has 2 mouths. He should not be able to crow and say at the same time. So what has to be done is that we have to actually change this away. Okay, so I'm going to drag this, pull it apart. I'm going to pull this apart, and I'm going to go to sounds and look for something that seems better. So I see this thing called play sound speech until done. That means that when I do this, it will play the speech, the crowing thing, only after it's finished, then whatever below can happen. Okay, so this means that it has to wait. So basically this will everything below it has to wait for the crowing to finish, then it will start. So let's try it one last time.
I enjoy learning programming.
Oops, that was weird, right? That was weird. So we forgot to change this to crowing. Okay, it shouldn't be the speech. Let's test it. See? So now only after he has code finish, then he says the word "that's not bad," right? Okay, and with that, we are actually finished with today's task. So what you have to do now, simply just save it and submit the link to Mr. Cho. Okay, so how do we save it? Just save it as your to T1, your index number, your name, and this file is called global. I don't know why it's called global. I think it's because this sprite is called global. Okay, then if you want, you can share it. If you remember to press save now. Okay, this is to save the project. The project saved. Then you can share if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't need to share. But what I want to see is to see the project page. Okay, so I'm just gonna share it. Okay, so once you see this page, you can actually copy the link. This is your link. You notice that this link is the exact same link as over here. So actually just click here and copy also. Okay, so what do we do with this link? We're just gonna go to what is it called? gg.gg/cpa-submissions-2t1. I think this is the correct thing. Yeah. So your name, number, submission link. Okay, so today we are still doing MEL3. Okay, don't worry about this. Just choose MEL3. I will know what to do. And then paste this. Okay, so how to paste? Just right click, press paste, or alternatively use the shortcut called Control V. Okay, let me write it out. Oops. What's this? Okay, then once you're done, just press submit. So you should see this. Okay, so with that, we come to the end of the video. If you have some time, I would like you also to turn, and we are gonna do AGM 7, this one, in the next video. Okay, so read up on it, go and figure out some ideas on what you can do for this, and we'll learn it together. Okay, thanks, bye. Remember to like and subscribe.